camp, first of all. How's the hand? Obviously, we saw you going out of the game on Friday night.
Yeah, all really gutted that I had to leave the field early and not return. Just quite a big gash on my hand. Not really the size of it. It was the depth, and the blood wouldn't stop, and I had to be checked in case any ligaments and nerves were sort of torn. So I had to go to A&E in Wakefield and get the full procedure, get looked after.
It must have been a nervous few hours while you were waiting for the all clear. An injury, had it been serious, could have ruled you out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, well, on field it got tossed up to be a compound dislocation, which there's actually no proof that it's come out, as everything's still intact, which is really good news. So I was pretty nervous actually. I actually thought my season was done, but luckily all the scans and that have come back okay, and I'm just stitched up and just managing the cut now and the risk of infection, and then I should be okay.
Rowan's included you in his 20-man squad for Friday. Presumably you'll make a call later in the week about whether it's good to go. But the fact that you're even in the mix for it must be a
yeah. Well, I ain't ruled myself out, and I've just done a light session today. Obviously, I can't get too wet and stuff, so didn't want me to sweat that much. Rowan's obviously included me, so we'll make a call, tomorrow or maybe a day of the game. Just give it that extra couple of days. But if he selects me, I'm more than happy to play.
And we saw the footage from the dressing room with Mick phoning you guys. You're in Nigel Flatley-Johnson's car off to hospital. You even got to join in the team song, even though you're on your way to A&E.
Yeah, well, Rowan texted me and he said, "Would you like somebody to ring you for the song?" Which I thought, how good is that? Mikolai rung me, and I started singing the song too early because I couldn't hear anybody and the connection wasn't great. So, but no, how good! What a win as well. A lot of the young boys stepping up, playing really well. It's really good to see that they're, having to do that little bit more to get the win, and as a team, we'll be much better for that.
Warrenton this week, we've had 2 eventful games against them already this year. That opening day of the season, which went right down to the wire, and a big win over Halliwell Jones. What are you expecting on Friday night?
Yeah, well, Warrenton have had a bit of a rollercoaster season, pretty similar to us. But a team that, they always bring some flair. They've got tons of great individual players in their team, and it's always a good test against us. They always seem to, want to turn up, especially here as well. So I'm expecting a tough game and an enjoyable one too.
And important to build on the recent run of results to keep the pressure on those teams fighting for the playoffs.
Yeah, and not look at such individual games. It's just a part of. It's just a part of building that identity that I spoke about before in terms of approaching every game the same and building on what we can do as a team instead of looking at who we're playing. So we're just looking to build on that, and like you say, it'd be really nice to continue in the great form that we're in, and especially individual players are playing really well. So long may it continue.
And away from the game, you've become somewhat of a cult figure on social media. The Camera-Smith Appreciation Society, the little pin badge. I believe a few of the boys have got them as well.
Yeah, I got it sent the other day actually, and I just thought, surely that can't be true. But how good! I appreciate all the recognition that I get. But aside from me, just enjoying myself on the field, it's it's a team sport at the end of the day, and as long as I can keep chipping in and giving that, and the fans are appreciating that, then that's awesome. And I'm really grateful that they're showing me some recognition.
If you had to pick the next person to get appreciated, who needs a bit of love out there that goes unrecognised?
I'm not sure who goes unrecognised. I think Jared's playing really well at the minute. Jared OConnor, with a lot of his unsung hero efforts in the middle of the field. He's like, we speak about him being like Velcro, and just wanting to get involved in everything. And I thought he's really stepped in well, especially when we've lost Cruz, who was such a pivotal person in our team. And for Jared to come in and fill that and be playing really well, it's a credit to him. And he's been training. I've watched him for a while now, especially this pre-season. He trains hard all the time, and he's getting them rewards. So maybe there might be a Jared O'Connor appreciation society, and that'd be cool. Yeah, that's a bit of a mouthful. It's probably too long, but yeah, if there was somebody, I think it would be Jared. He's playing really well.